Barnabas Harelimana. Yesterday, we stopped at tendering the prosecution exhibit number 16. Prosecution exhibit number 16, which is the DNA report. My Lord will now go to the DNA report. My Lord, the witness has a copy of that report. I pray that as he's testifying, the court is able to follow in the one that we have tendered. Most obliged. Mr. Harelimana, you said that you compiled this report after the analysis. Please take us to your report, the introduction.
My Lord, on 7th April 2026, I received a request from...
No, we already have all that. Just talk about the examination and what your findings were.
Much obliged,
or even the conclusions.
Most obliged. He maybe to seek court's guidance. He wanted to give a brief introduction so that he's in position to explain how the second paragraph on page 4 came into being. If that's okay, because we have a letter that was written by the OCCID Kabalagala, where he wrote to the Director of Forensic Services requesting him to analyze specific exhibits.
So that is the...
So the introduction that the witness was giving, my Lord, was like an overview of the general exhibits they received. Then he will go to the specific ones on page 4 that they received and examined, that they now analyzed, following the letter from the OCCID. The court can guide us on that.
Okay, let me get that evidence. Maybe it should have been late yesterday. Yes, Mr. Alimana, let's hear from you.
My Lord, on 7th April 2026, through a police form 17A, I received a total of 40 exhibits to be examined. My Lord, on 10th April...
Where are the 40 exhibits indicated? From page what to page what?
My Lord, the 40 exhibits are indicated from page 1 to page 4 in a table form, describing what they are and their possible sources.
From page 1 to page?
From page 1 of the report to page 4 of the report, my Lord.
And they indicate what?
The table has the serial number, the exhibit label, and their description, my Lord.
Yes.
On 10th April 2026.
Which page are you now?
Still on page 4 of 28,
yes.
My Lord. That is paragraph 2 of the report. On 10th April, we received a letter directed to the Directorate of Forensic Services from the Divisional CID, Kabaragara, requesting us to examine a number of exhibits within the 40 exhibits submitted.
Requesting you to examine what?
A number of exhibits.
A number?
Yes.
Yes?
These exhibits included.
Let me get it right. This letter was telling you to examine some of the exhibits that had earlier on been
Yes, my
submitted under
lord.
PF 17A.
Yes, my lord. They included exhibit label OK. OK. OK-1.
It is exhibit what?
OK, that is O and K, my lord. Then the other exhibit was OK-1. My lord, the other exhibit was OK-4. Then OK-5. 5-1. 7-1. 8-1. 9-1. 14-1. 4. 14-2. 3-1. 3-2. 3-3. 3-4. 3-5. 32-1. 32-2. 32-3. 32-4. 37-1. 37-2. 37-3. 37-4. 39-1. 39-2. 39-3. And 39-4.
Okay. And what was the examination request in respect of the above exhibits?
My lord, the examination requests as per Police Form 17A on the above exhibits, request number 1 was to ascertain whether the DNA obtained from exhibits OK and OK-1 appear on the exhibits.
Sorry, to ascertain?
Ascertain whether the DNA obtained from exhibits OK-1 appears on the exhibits. My lord, that was request number 1.
The second request?
The second request was to ascertain whether the DNA obtained from exhibits OK and OK-1 has ever surfaced in any other case. In other words, to run the reference sample in the database to see if there is a hit.
Has ever appeared?
In any other case reported before.
Yes, go on. The other request?
Request number 3, my lord, was to ascertain whether DNA obtained from exhibits labeled 4 then 14-2 was contributed.
Okay. To ascertain whether DNA.
The DNA obtained from exhibits 4 and 14-2 was contributed by the donor of DNA obtained from OK and OK-1.
Was obtained from?
Was contributed by the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit OK and OK-1.
Yes.
Next.
Yes, please go on.
Next, my lord, ascertain whether DNA obtained from exhibit 39-1 3-1 37-1 32-1 matches the DNA on exhibits labeled 5-1 7-1 8-1 9-1 and 14-1. My lord, the last request was to carry any other logical examination that may be relevant in this investigation.
nga 7/2/2026 nafuna ebbaluwa ng'era kuliko foomu ya poliisi eriko namba 17 ng'eriko ebizibiti 40 ng'era biva ku peegi oba omuko ogusooka paka ku muko ogwokuna nga binnyonnyolwa ebizibiti ebiteekeddwa okuba nga byekebejjezebwa era ng'ennaku z'omwezi 10 omwezi ogwokuna omwaka 2026 twafuna ebbaluwa nga bagiwandiikira omukulu atwala ekifo ky'ekkeberero ng'eva ewa CID Kabalagala ng'esaba okwekebejja ebizibiti ebyo 40.
Out of the 40, the letter was picking some out of the 40.
Ng'ebbaluwa eyina byerondobamu ebirina okukeberebwa mu ebyo 40 era nga ebbaluwa yali esaba okwekebejja ebintu 4. Ekisooka okuzuula oba ndagabutonde eyali ejjiddwa ku kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwako OK ne OKM byali bisangibwa ku bizibiti. Ekyokubiri okuzuula oba ndagabutonde eyali yerambiddwa ku kizibiti OK ne OKM byali birabiddwako awantu wonna mu misango egyali gyaloopebwa edda. Ekyokusatu okuzuula oba ndagabutonde okuva ku kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 4 ne 14 kasale 2 byali biva kwoyo gwe baali bagyeko ekizibiti kye baali balambye OK ne OKM. Ekyokuna ebbaluwa yali esaba nti oba ndagabutonde eyali ezaali zirambiddwa 37 kasaleemu 32 kasaleemu zaali zikwatagana n'endagabutonde ezaali zirambiddwa 5 kasaleemu 7 kasaleemu 8 kasaleemu 9 kasaleemu ne 14 kasaleemu, era n'okugenda mu maaso okukola okwekebejja kwonna okuba kwetaagisa mu kunoonyeza musango guno.
Okay. And what was your methodology in this analysis?
My lord, the methodology which was used in the analysis of these exhibits followed the established laboratory standard operating procedures, which included specimen identification, DNA analysis, and the interpretation of the results.
What is that? Repeat again. Repeat that.
The methodology included the established laboratory standard operating procedures, which included specimen identification, DNA analysis, and interpretation of the obtained results from the exhibits.
Ebyagobererwa yakozesa emitendera egikozesebwa mu kkeberero ng'era kwe kulaba ebigenda okkeberera ne babitegeera nti bye bino, era n'endagabutonde okuzeekebejja n'okunnyonnyola ebiba bivuddemu.
Take us to your findings.
My lord, from my methodology, I talked of standard operating procedures of the laboratory. So my number one finding.
On which page?
The findings are on page 11, my lord.
Understand the identification of the specimen. That will help us follow the findings.
The identifications, my lord, are under the findings. That's
okay.
what I'm talking
My lord, they are within the findings.
Okay, which page is that?
That is from page 11. That's where the findings start from, my lord.
Page 11 of 28, my lord.
Okay. Okay, we are there. That is paragraph 6.
Yes, my lord.
My lord.
Okay.
My lord, the positive, negative, and the reagent blank which you ran gave us the expected results in our findings.
Could you go over that again, please?
The positive control, the controls gave us the expected results during our experiment.
Yes.
And my lord, in table 2, which is on page 12, it describes the exhibits analyzed, the specimen source, the ID which we gave the specimen got from the exhibit.
Mr. Harelimana, we are writing, so you have to control your pace. Yes. Table 2 describes the exhibits analyzed, yes?
My lord, table 2 describes the exhibits analyzed, the specimen which we got from that exhibit, the specimen ID, and the results which you obtained from that specimen. My lord,
proceed, please.
Serial number 1 from the table. It was exhibit OK. This exhibit, okay, my lord, was a buccal sample from Okello Ezimulumika. And my lord, it was given the specimen ID.
You can skip the specimen ID and go to the results.
Most obliged.
The result, we got a male DNA profile from that specimen. My lord, exhibit the serial number 2, which was exhibit label 3-3, 3-3, my lord, described as blood swab from body labeled 3. It was a swab which was got from body 3. My lord, we got a male DNA profile from that specimen.
Yes.
My lord, serial number 3, which
I think you can summarize late afterwards.
Yes, continue, Mr. Haridimana.
my lord, serial number 3, which was exhibit 32-1, which was blood swab from body 32.
Yes.
We obtained a male DNA profile, my lord.
Yes.
Serial number 4, my lord, which is exhibit 37-1.
What was
Labeled as
37-1?
blood swab from body 37. My lord, we obtained a male DNA profile.
Yes.
Serial number 5, which was exhibit 39-1. This was the blood swab from body 39. My lord, we got a female DNA profile. My lord, serial number 6, which is exhibit 37-2. It was a swab, a face swab from body 37. My lord, we got a low threshold DNA.
What does that mean?
It means that the DNA which was there was low, too low to be detected. There was no DNA in that sample. My lord, serial number 37 dash. My lord, I beg your pardon. Serial number 7, that is exhibit 37-3. It was got from a yellow school shirt.
What was it?
Exhibit 37-3. It was got, the specimen was got from, it was a yellow school shirt with a white handkerchief attached to the neck. My lord, that generated a male DNA profile. Serial number 8, my lord, which is 37-4 as the exhibit. It was a green school shot recovered from body 37.
It was recovered from body what?
Body 37, my lord. My lord, that specimen generated a male DNA profile.
Yes, continue.
My lord, serial number 9, which is exhibit 39-2. It was a face swab from body 39. My lord, that specimen had low threshold DNA. My lord, serial number 10, that is exhibit 39-3. It was a white flowered blouse recovered from body 39. White flowered blouse recovered from body 39.
What was the result?
My lord, it had a partial female DNA profile. Partial meaning some loci were not called.
What?
Partial meaning some alleles on the loci were not called.
What are those? Try
Try
to
speak the
break
English
it
that
down.
we can all understand.
My lord, it means that the positions we study, which are 25 positions to make a complete profile, some of those positions were not called, my lord. So it becomes now a partial profile.
What usually causes this?
It can be because of the raw threshold DNA. It can be because of the degradation. It can be because of how the exhibit was recovered, where it was recovered from, especially when there are radiation.
Okay, you can interpret that, just summarize.
Mu bye nazuula birambibwa kuva ku serial number esooka nga kiraga nti ekizibiti ekiriko okke yali sample eyaggyibwa ku Okello Ezimulumika era ng'ebyavaamu byalaga nti ndagabutonde eyo yali ya musajja eyazuulibwa. Ekyalambibwako serial number ey'okubiri eraga nti yeekebejja ekizibiti ekyali kirambiddwako 3/3 ng'era gwali musaayi ogwali guggiddwa ku mubiri gw'omuntu ogwali gulambiddwa 3, ng'era nakyo kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yali ya musajja. Era serial number ey'okusatu kyali kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 32 kasaleemu nga nagwo gwali musaayi ogwali guggiddwa ku mubiri ogwali gulambiddwako 32, kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yazuulibwako naye yali ya musajja. Serial number ey'okuna kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 37 kasaleemu nagwo gwali musaayi ogwakeberebwa ogwaggyibwa ku mubiri gw'omuntu ogwali gulambiddwa kizibiti 37 naye kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yali ya musajja. Serial number ey'okutaano kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 39 kasaleemu nagwo gwali musaayi guggiddwa ku mubiri ogwali gulambiddwa kizibiti namba 39, kyazuulibwa nti ndagabutonde yali ya mukyala. Serial number 6 kizibiti ekyali kirambiddwa 37 kasale 2 yali nyamejjiddwa mu maaso ku mubiri ogwali gulambiddwa kizibiti namba 37 era nga eyo ndagabutonde teyavaayo bulungi kuba yali tasobola kukeberebwa kuzuulibwa kituufu. Serial namba ey'omusanvu kizibiti ekyalambibwa 37 kasale 3 yali t-shirt eya kyenvu ey'essomero ng'eriko akatambaala akeeru akasibiddwa mu bulago. Nako bwe yakeberebwa kwasangibwako ndagabutonde nga ya musajja. Serial namba ey'omunaana yali ekizibiti ekirambiddwako 37 kasale 4 nga yali mpale ennyimpi ey'essomero eya kiragala nga yerejiddwa ku mubiri ogwalambibwako ekizibiti namba 37 era ndagabutonde yazuulibwa nti yali ya musajja. Serial namba ey'omwenda ekizibiti 39 kasale 2 nayo yali nyamigiddwa mu maaso g'omubiri ogulambiddwa ekizibiti 39 era nayo ndagabutonde teyasobola kuvaayo bulungi. Serial namba 10 ekizibiti ekirambiddwa 39 kasale 3 yali blouse enjeru erimu ebimulimuli ng'era yali ejjiddwa ku mubiri gw'omuntu ogulambiddwa ekizibiti 39 kwazuulibwa nti ekitundu kisobola okuba nga yali ndagabutonde ya mukyala.
Yes. Proceed.
My Lord, serial number 11, which was exhibit 39-4, it was a khaki trouser with suspected blood stain recovered from body 39. That one also had low threshold DNA.
I just want to propose something. Yes. Can we go to what is your evidence that supports your case?
Yes, ma'am.
So that the ones with low threshold DNA, we can skip those ones.
So, could you go to 14? Okay. Go to serial number 14, 15, 16 to 21.
My Lord,
the relevant ones, and you know
yes,
them that support your case.
Yes, my Lord.
My Lord.
Yes. Serial number 14, please.
Serial number 14. It was exhibit labeled 4. That exhibit was a knife. On that knife.
Could you read the words as they are? Don't choose what to. Yes, exhibit
labeled 4.
Yes.
We had 2 specimens there. One was a squabbing from the knife handle.
Yes.
That knife handle, my Lord, gave me a male DNA profile.
What was this knife labeled as?
The knife was labeled as exhibit 4.
Label what? Read.
It had a marking.
Yes.
Of Ming Feng.
Yes. Yes, what was
my
your
Lord,
result?
The knife handle gave us a male DNA profile. My Lord, the same exhibit, label 4, a squabbing from the knife blade with a label Ming Feng.
Yes.
My Lord, the results from the specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least 1 male contributor. My Lord, that specimen had more than 1 person.
So when you say it had more than one person, do you mean it had DNA of more than?
My lord, it means that it had DNA of more than one person. That was the knife grade, my lord.
Okay, let's go to serial number 15.
My lord, serial number 15 was exhibit labeled 14-2, which was a swabbing from the blood stains on the swabbing from the blood stains on the black sunglasses.
Yes, what was the result?
My lord, that specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least one female contributor. The DNA had two people, more than one person, but that one person, one of those people was a female person.
Serial number ey'ekkumi n'ennya erambiddwa ekizibiti ekyokuna kaali kambe ng'era ebyaggyibwa ku kambe kuno ne byekebejjezebwa. Akambe kano kaali kalambiddwako nti Ming Feng, kwazuulibwako ndaga butonde nga ya musajja. Era ekizibiti kye kimu ekyo kyali kirambiddwako ekizibiti 4 kyalaga nti kyaliko ndaga butonde ez'enjawulo naye nga waakiri emu ku bantu abo bannannyini ndaga butonde ezo yali musajja. Serial number ey'okutaano ekizibiti ekyalambibwa 14 kasale 2 lwali matondo ga musaayi agaggyibwa ku galubindi enzirugavu, ng'era bwe beekebejja ndaga butonde yalaga nti kwaliko z'abantu abasukka mu omu naye nga ndaga butonde eyo yali emu ya muntu wakiri omu nga mukyala.
Okay, take us to serial number 13.
My lord, serial number of the table 13, which is exhibit labeled OK. The cuttings from the stains on the knee. OK-5. OK-5. I beg your pardon.
Yes, what was it?
The stains from the knee area.
Read the complete sentence.
Cuttings from the stains on the knee area.
It's just an error.
My lord, that specimen gave us a mixed DNA profile with at least one male contributor.
Okay, going forward, we are not going to have the Luganda interpretation. We have established that all of us here understand English. The accused person understands English. And only 3 people in the audience don't understand English. And the neighbors, people seated next to them, have been gracious. They are going to help them interpret for them. And this is also very technical evidence, which I don't think they will be able to follow. At the conclusion, we can explain to them. So I think that will help us move faster. Okay.
Maybe, my lord, on OK. On OK5, it doesn't seem to be complete. On page 13. Mr. Harelimana, can you explain to us what the cutting from the knee area is in your report? Do you have a full description of OK5?
My lord, the full description are in the specimen identification. That one is, it is on page 7 of 28, my lord. That's where, that's page 7 of 28, which was a black trouser with 5 pockets with blood stains recovered from Onyum Christopher Okello. I wrote that was exhibit OK-5.
Okay, let's proceed.
What was the result from OK5?
OK-5, the first
OK-5.
OK-5,
Yes.
the cuttings from the stains on the knee area generated a mixed DNA profile. With at least one male contributor.
Yes. Let's go to serial.
Try to move faster.
Okay. Serial number 16, please.
Serial number?
16.
Serial number 16, which was 5-1. It was blood swab from the crime scene. My lord, it generated a male DNA profile.
Yes. Specimen, serial number 17.
17 was 7-1. It had low threshold DNA.
Okay. We go to 19.
19, my lord, was exhibit 9-1, which was blood swab from the crime scene. It gave us a partial DNA profile.
Yes. Any other? That's all? Okay. Take us to the conclusion of your findings.
My lord, the conclusions are on page 19 of 28 of the report. Paragraph 18, my conclusion was there is strong genetic evidence for the proposition that the suspect Okello Christopher Onyum is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit 1. It is OK-4. My road OK-4 has had several specimens. OK-1, the first statement being the stains from the middle area of the left arm. of
That
the
is
shard.
okay, dash 4, not dash 1.
I beg your pardon, my lord.
Okay.
He is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit OK-4.
OK-4 is what?
It had several specimens. The first statement was I beg your pardon. The first specimen was cutting from the stains in the middle area of the left arm of the shirt.
Yes.
My lord, still on OK-4, we had a specimen which was cutting from the stains on the wrist area of the left arm. Cutting from the stains from the wrist area of the left arm.
Of the left arm of what?
Of the shirt. That is exhibit OK-4.
Yes.
My
Next.
lord, on the same exhibit, we had another specimen which was cutting from the stain from the left arm area near the shoulder of the shirt. All those specimens had the DNA of Okello Christopher Onyum. My
Yes.
lord, still on OK-4, the cutting from the stains on the collar area of the shirt, it had the DNA profile of Christopher Okello.
Yes.
My lord, exhibit 4 had a specimen swabbing from the knife handle. The swabbing from the knife handle, my lord, had the DNA of Okello Onyum Christopher.
Yes.
My lord, the specimen I have mentioned had the DNA of Okello Onyum Christopher.
Okay, that is OK-4, which
Oh,
OK-4, and then exhibit 4.
yes, the
That is
handle
the
of
handle.
yes, my lord.
Okay.
Yes. Proceed.
The paragraph 19 of the report, which is on page 20. In my conclusion, there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 3 is the donor of DNA obtained. Body 3 is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibit 3-2, which was the swab from the face area of the body 3. My lord, body 3 also donated DNA from to exhibit labeled 3-4, which was a genome swabbing of the squatter with the purple and red strips from body 3.
Yes.
My lord, paragraph 20 of the report, still on page 20. My conclusion was there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 32 is the donor of the DNA obtained from exhibits. Body 32 donated DNA to the exhibits 5-1,
which
was a swab taken from dry suspected blood stain found in the school compound. It was a swab, my lord, picked from the stains in the school compound. My lord, the same body 32 donated DNA on exhibit 32-3, which was a swabbing from a yellow shirt which had markings early childhood development program in front. It was recovered from body 32. Lastly, my lord, body 32 donated DNA on exhibit 32-4,
which was
a swabbing from the green short with 3 yellow stripes.
yes,
My lord, paragraph 21 of the report, I concluded that there is extremely strong genetic evidence for the proposition that body 37 donated DNA on exhibit 37-3, which was a yellow school shirt with a white handkerchief attached to the neck. It was obtained from body 37. My lord, body 37 also donated DNA on exhibit 37-4, which is a green school short recovered from body 37. My lord,
yes,
paragraph 22, which is on page 21 of the report, I concluded by saying body 37 cannot be excluded as a donor contributor to the mixed DNA obtained from exhibit OK-5, which was
OK-5 is what?
the specimen was cutting from the stains on the knee area of the black trouser with 5 pockets. In other words, my lord, the DNA of body 37 was found on the trouser obtained from Okello Christopher.
Yes.
My lord, paragraph 23 on the same page, I concluded by saying body 3 and body 37 cannot be excluded as donor contributors to the mixed DNA obtained from Exhibit 4,
Which is?
which was a swabbing from the knife blade of the knife recovered from the outside school fence, from outside the school fence. In other words, my lord,
That it's knife blade.
body 3
Yes.
and body 37, their DNA was found on the knife blade of the knife recovered from the outside school fence.
Please complete the sentence.
The body 3 and body 37 cannot be excluded as donor contributors to the mixed DNA obtained from exhibit labeled 4, which was a swabbing from the knife blade of the knife recovered from outside the school fence with a silver handle, a black blade, and a label Ming Feng.
Yes. Proceed.
My lord,
Just give an explanation of this in a summary way.
my lord, on that paragraph, the DNA of body 3 and the DNA of body 37 was found on the knife
Well, it was found on the blade of the knife.
the blade of the knife, my lord. It was a mixed DNA from the findings. My lord, paragraph 24 of the report, the suspect, Onyum Christopher Okello, and body 39 cannot be excluded as donor contributors to the mixed DNA obtained from (14-1)
From the DNA obtained from what?
exhibit 14-1.
Could you please look at that closely and read it again?
I beg your pardon, my lord, that is 14-2.
Which is?
Which was a swabbing from the blood stains on the black sunglasses recovered from the compound at the scene.
What does this mean?
My lord, the specimen had a mixture of at least 2 people, and these 2 people were Onyum Christopher Okello, and Bode 39. My lord, those were my conclusions.
Okay, let's proceed.
After your conclusions of this report, what did you do?
My lord, after making my conclusions, I signed the report
We already have that.
with
We
the
already have the
reviewer,
report.
and the
Yes.
report was dispatched.
So you talked about the different exhibits in court, which you have explained. Where are those exhibits now?
My
The
lord,
exhibits from which you obtained these results.
my lord, the exhibits are here with me.
Yes. After, please proceed to identify the exhibits to the court.
My lord, the exhibits are here with me in court. They are packed and sealed. And now I will need to open the box.
How is the box labeled?
The box has the evidence seal, and it is labeled the RAB number, which is DFS DNA 164 2026, with Gaba Force station meaning police station, my road. Then with the word processed,
Yes. Could you go ahead to show the court the seals you're talking about?
my road, the
Lift,
seals.
lift and turn it.
These are the seals. It is an improvised box, but sealed.
Yes, go ahead.
I may not follow the sequence.
It's okay.
But somebody did not respond. My lord, this is labeled as 14-2.
Yes, 14-2 is what?
After processing, I saved it. It is saved.
What is 14-2, officer?
On the envelope, it is sunglasses, a black sunglass with suspected blood stains recovered from the compound at the scene. My lord, still within the envelopes, you have the laboratory processing papers, which are sterile. My lord, these are the glasses I processed.
Speak through the microphone, please.
My lord, these are the glasses I processed. My lord, this is exhibit OK-5. It is a black trouser with 5 pockets recovered from the suspect, Onyum Christopher Okello. My lord, it is sealed after processing. I'm opening from the other opposite side.
What are you opening?
My lord, I'm opening exhibit OK-5.
Yes, the trouser.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Same exhibit. After processing, this is the paper which we use, which is sterile. My lord, this was the trouser which I processed.
My Lord, I pray to tender exhibit 14-2 and OK-5 as prosecution exhibits. My Lord, as suggesting we tender them one by one as opposed to having them collectively, the court can guide on that.
We already have their description. in the report and in the evidence of the SOCO, I
Yes.
had thought we could have them collectively admitted.
Most obliged.
Office, I hope you have enough gloves.
I have enough, my lord.
Yes, he does.
My lord,
Yes, proceed.
my lord, this was 7-1,
Which is?
swab taken from suspected blood stains recovered from the compound at the crime scene.
Is it a biological exhibit?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. The swab
I hope it's not harmful.
is not. I am safe.
No, to us who are standing next to you.
Can put on the mask. My lord, this was the swab. And I cut a portion of it.
Okay.
My lord, this is 32-3,
Which is?
a yellow shirt with black writings, early childhood development program in front, and train child the way he should go. Proverbs 22:6 behind, with a white stained handkerchief attached on it on the neck, recovered from body 32.
It's a yellow shirt with black writings. You can repeat the writings, please.
It is early, my lord, early childhood development program in blankets, ECDP, capital letters, then in front, and train a child the way he should go, Proverbs 22:6 behind, with a white stained handkerchief attached on it on the neck, recovered from body marked 32. Found at Wayne's Medical Center. My lord, I am opening from the other side. My lord, this is the yellow shirt. The handkerchief is here. And the wordings are here.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 8-1
Which
swab,
is?
that is swab taken from the damn suspected blood stains found in the compound at the scene. My lord, this is the swab I processed. I cut a portion. My lord, this is exhibit 37-3, which is a yellow sportswear shirt with a stained white handkerchief attached on the neck of the shirt with a black writing Early Childhood Development Program, ECDP, in front. Then train a child the way he should go, Proverbs 22:6, behind, recovered from body 37. My lord, this is the shirt with the wordings and the handkerchief.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 39-1,
Which is?
reference blood sample on swab stick taken from body 39. My lord, this is 39-1 on a swab stick, and it was consumed, being a blood sample, it was consumed.
Yes, next.
My lord, this is exhibit 3-4,
Which is?
a purple and red striped sweater recovered from body marked 3. My lord, this is the sweater I processed.
Yes, next.
My lord, this is 32-4, which is a green short with 3 down yellow strips.
With?
3 down yellow strips on both sides. Recovered from body marked 32. Found at Wensi Medical Center. I wrote, this is the short with the 3 stripes, the yellow stripes.
Yes, what's that?
My robe, this is 3-5,
Which is?
a pink trouser with black, yellow, white designs with suspected blood stains recovered from body marked 3.
With black, yellow?
Black, yellow, and white designs with suspected blood stains recovered from body marked 3. My road, this was the exit.
Next.
My
What's
road,
that?
my road, this is OK-4.
Which is?
A checked in black, white, and gray. Long sleeved shirt with a collar tag, jack spade.
With a collar tag?
Jack spade. Recovered from the suspect, Onyum Christopher Okello. I wrote, this was the shirt.
Yes, what's that?
My road, this is exhibit 4.
Which is? Exhibit for, yes.
Black and silver handle.
Could you read that again?
Exhibit 4, black kitchen knife with a black and silver handle with a label Ming Feng with suspected DNA traces recovered outside the school fence. My lord, this is exhibit 4. The knife with the markings Ming Feng and some blood, suspected blood stain, which I processed.
Yes, what's that?
My lord, this is 37-4.
Which is?
A green shot with 3 down yellow strips on both sides. Tagged 19 with suspected DNA traces recovered from body 37. My lord, this was the exhibit, the label 19 and the down strips. Found in the compound at the scene. I wrote it is a swab and I processed a portion. My road, this is 39-2.
Which is? 39 dash what?
39-2,
Yes.
which is swab taken from the face area of body marked 39. I wrote this was a swab and I processed a portion. The next exhibit is 39-4,
which is
a catch trouser with suspected blood stains recovered from body 39. My lord, this was the trial. This was the exhibit. My lord, the next exhibit is 32-1,
which is
blood reference sample taken from body marked 32, found at Wenzi Medical Center. My lord, it was consumed, reference sample. My lord, this is 3-2,
which
is swab taken from the face area of body marked 3, found on the school veranda. My lord, this was the exhibit. I processed the portion. My lord, this was 5-1,
which is
swab taken from the dry suspected blood stains found in the compound at the scene. My lord, this was the exhibit, and I processed a portion of it. My lord, this is exhibit 32-2, which is a swab taken from the first area of body marked 32, found at Wenzi Medical Center. My lord, this was the exhibit. I processed the copy. My lord, this is exhibit 37-2,
Which is?
-2, my lord, which is swab taken from the first area of body marked 37. Found at Wenzi Medical Center. My lord, this was the exhibit. I processed the portion for me. My lord, this is 37-1.
Which is?
Swab of the reference blood sample taken from the cut wound on the neck of body marked 37. Found at Wenzi Hospital. My lord, the sample was a reference sample consumed. My lord, the last on the exhibits which I processed is okay, which is buccal swab taken from the suspect, Okello Christopher Onyum.
Could you please repeat that?
My lord, it's exhibit okay, which is the buccal swab.
What's that?
The sample picked from the mouth, the saliva sample, taken from the suspect, Okello Christopher Onyum. Different sample consumed. My lord, those are the exhibits I processed.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Then for My Lord, we pray to have the exhibits processed by the analyst tendered as prosecution exhibits collectively.
Yes, Miss Sarah.
No objection.
How many are they in number? I have 27.
Yes, my Lord, there are
There are
27.
27.
Yes.
Okay. Number have been admitted and collectively marked PEX 16A.
Okay. Most obliged, ma'am. Okay. So, what happened to the rest of the exhibits that were not processed?
By road, on the police form 17A had 40 exhibits. 27 in number were processed as per the data from the divisional CID Kabaragara. 13 exhibits, my road, were not processed.
Yes.
Out of the 13, my road, we had X-2, and my road, I beg your pardon, X-8,
Leave the ones that were not processed. Prosecution, do you need them?
To account for what was received at the lab.
Okay.
Most obliged.
Okay, what was not processed?
Yes.
my road, out of the 13, the ones which were not processed, it was OK-1,
X.
out of the 13, my road, I had X-8,
Which is?
which was a smartphone mode, that is in brackets, Villion, mode V651W, black in color, found in the third pocket of exhibit X.
found where?
It was found in the third pocket of Exhibit X. My road Exhibit X was also not processed. The other exhibit, my road,
Yes.
was X-12,
which
was one black SIM button phone found in the fourth pocket of exhibit marked X.
Yes.
My road, those two exhibits were forwarded to the relevant laboratory, which is the cybercrime unit, for specific examination.
Yes.
My road, the other exhibits which were not processed and are present with us here in court included X, which was a black ideal back bag.
Ideal.
It has the word ideal back bag, where exhibits X-1 to X-13 were found.
Yes.
My road, this bag was found already recovered by the first responders at the scene.
Yes.
My road X-1, it is an intro prior with red and black handle. Found in the first pocket of exhibit X.
Yes.
My road, the other exhibit which is present with us is X-2, which is a golden 263 padlock with 3 keys, found in the first pocket of exhibit marked X.
Yes.
My road, another exhibit was X-10,
Which is
a pair of orange and cream hand socks, found in the third pocket of exhibit marked X.
A pair of
Orange and cream hand socks, found in the third pocket of exhibit marked X. My road, the other exhibit was NP. NP, my road, which was the buccal sample, the buccal swab taken from Namutebi field, a caretaker. Buccal swab taken from Namutebi field, a caretaker.
Yes.
The other exhibit, my road, is R-1,
Which is?
a white flowered apron with suspected blood stains recovered. A white flowered apron with suspected blood stains recovered from the victim, Namutebi.
Okay. Yes.
The other exhibit which was not processed was R-2,
Which is?
a long-sleeved yellow blouse with suspected blood stains recovered from the victim, Namutebi.
Yes.
My road, the other exhibit was R-3, which was a white skirt with the suspected blood stains recovered from Namutebi field. The other exhibit, my road, was 10-1.
What is 10-1?
It was a black kitchen knife with a black and silver handle, with a rebel pigeon
Okay. Next.
found already recovered by the first respondent. The first respondent at the scene. Found recovered, already recovered by the first respondent at the scene.
Yes.
My road, the other exhibit is 10-2,
Which is?
which was a black and silver kitchen knife with a black handle and a rebel pigeon found already recovered by the first respondent at the scene. And lastly, my road, OK-1,
Which is?
Yes, which is the blood sample in a purple top vagina, taken from Onyum Christopher Okello. My road, those are the exhibits which were not processed.
My Lord, we pray to tender the unprocessed exhibits also as prosecution exhibits collectively.
In the DNA analysis report dated 13th April 2026, on page 12 of 28, the DNA analysis report dated 13th April 2026, page 12 of 28.
Could you please speak a little louder than that?
On the DNA analysis report dated 13th April 2026 on page 12 of 2028.
That is PAX 16.
Yes, what do you mean by
Page 8.
12?
Page 12.
What do you mean by that bioco sample?
I mean a sample obtained from the mouth of the suspect, of an individual.
Is there a difference as to why you decided to do bioco sample on the suspect and then blood swaps on the rest?
My lord, the DNA from the buccal sample and the DNA from the blood sample is similar. That's why we had 2 exhibits and we opted to process 1.
And lastly, if there was any interaction of other people with the body labeled 3, 32, 37, and 39, and also with the suspect, if there was any interaction, would you have found the DNA of those other people on their clothes, on their bodies?
My lord, if there was an interaction with any person whose sample has been submitted as a reference sample on any exhibit, I can easily know that that person donated his DNA on that specific exhibit.
Repeat that, please.
My lord, if there was any interaction, or if there is any interaction between a reference sample which has been submitted and the exhibit, on analysis, I can easily know that. That's why we are able to get a mixed DNA profile on a specimen.
Okay, and if it was not donated?
If the specimen is not donated, still I can easily know that the specimen has a mixture, but on analysis, the person in the mixture is not among the people who has been donated.
That's all.
Miss Anne, any reaction?
No re-exam, my lord.
Thank you so much
Thank you, my
for
lord.
coming to testify, but most importantly, thank you so much for doing this work.
Thank you, my lord.
My lord, we pray to call the next witness.
This will be W18.
Yes, my lord. My Lord, I will request court to be sorting out PID and the report tendered by PW8 for identification.
What is that? What is the report?
It was tendered as a PID 3.
What is it?
My Lord, it's the cyber report that we tendered through PW8 for identification. It was tendered as PID 3.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my lord.
What's your name?
My lord, I am Kenneth Henry Angulu.
Kenneth?
Kenneth Henry Angulu.
How old are you, sir?
My lord, I'm 34 years old.
And what is your religion?
I'm a Christian.
You know the oath?
Yeah, I know.
Please go ahead and swear.
I, Kenneth Henry Angulu, do swear in the name of the Almighty that the evidence I shall give concerning the matter before this court is the truth, nothing but the truth.
You say you're Mr. Kenneth Henry Angulu,
Yes, my lord.
34 years. Mr. Angulu, what do you do for a living?
My lord, I'm a digital forensic analyst with Uganda Police Force. And I'm a police officer.
You're a police officer of what rank?
I'm a superintendent of police.
And what department of police do you serve with?
My lord, I work with the cybercrime department under the Directorate of Forensic Services.
Cyber?
Crime department.
Under which directorate?
Directorate of Forensic Services.
Mr. Angulu, for how long have you worked as such?
My lord, I have been working with the department for the last 9 years.
What are your qualifications?
My lord, I hold a Masters of Science in Digital Forensics and Information Security.
Which university?
From the National Forensic Science University in India.
Which year?
Year 2021.
Okay. What other qualification do you have?
My lord, I have certifications. One in...
Certifications. Can you just mention one or two that are relevant to the work you did?
My lord, I am an access data certified investigator.
An access
data
yes.
Certified investigator.
Yes.
That is from the Extero Academy.
From the
Extero, Xexterro Academy.
Xex
Terro Academy.
Of where?
That's based in the United States of America.
Which year was this?
Year 2020. My lord, I am also an IBM certified cybersecurity analyst. That is from the IBM Academy, still the United States of America.
Which year did you get this
Year
certification?
2021.
2021. Mr. Angulo, you could be having many other certifications. I just want you to tell court which bachelor's degree you hold.
My lord, I hold a Bachelor's of Information Technology.
Which university?
Kampala International University.
Which year?
2014.
Okay. That is sufficient for now.
Much obliged, my lord.
What are your duties?
My lord, as a digital forensic analyst, my duties involves supporting investigation in the recovery of electronic evidences, that is anything that comes from my computer, mobile phones, drones, IT systems, among others.
Any other duty?
My lord, in supporting investigation, I perform forensic examination of electronic exhibits, make reports to that effect.
Okay. How do you come to carry out these electronic forensic examinations?
My lord, whenever there is an investigation that is going on, say by police, we receive requests.
In what form are the requests?
This has to be on a letterhead from either the OCCID or heads of investigations from where such requests are coming from.
Yes.
My lord, we require that a police form 17A is also provided. We also require that in compliance with the requirements of the Computer Misuse Act and Electronic Transaction Act, a court order is also provided.
Other than a court order, do you require anything else?
Yes, we also require that a consent is also provided. That is in the absence of a court order.
Which consent?
What we call a consent letter from either the owners or persons in charge of the exhibit item that is supposed to be examined.
Great. Mr. Angulo, you say you author reports after your analysis.
Yes,
How
my lord.
do you identify reports that you author?
My lord, the reports that are authored, one has a forwarding letter They have a forwarding letter that contained the seal of the Directorate of Forensic Services and the signature of the acting AIGP Forensic Services, that is Mr. Andrew Chizimula Mubiro.
How else do you identify your reports?
My Lord, the reports contained my signatures and those of my co-examiners.
Yes.
On a headed paper of the Department of Cyber Crimes. And my signatures are on each and every pages of the report.
Other than the signature, how do you identify yourself in your reports?
We also have what we call identifiers within the laboratory.
Yes.
That in this case has my hash or identifier, which is 09.
Please repeat that.
My Lord, the report also have my identifiers, that is hash 09.
Mr. Angulo, I'm handing you two reports. One from me here and another from court. Beginning with the one from court. You tell court if you recognize the documents. Let's try to be faster.
My Lord, this is my report, digital forensic report.
Digital forensic
Report. This is a forensic examination report.
Yes.
Vide GABA CRB 026 of 2026.
When did you author it?
My Lord,
Sorry, did you sign it?
Yes, my Lord, on each pages of this report as my signature.
About what else does it contain? Apart from the results of your examination, does it contain any other documents apart from the actual report?
Yes, my Lord, it also contained copies of the request letters.
The first letter is dated when?
My Lord, the first letter is dated 7th April 2026.
From who?
From the Divisional CID Officer, Kabalagala.
Next.
Another letter is dated 12 April. Also from the divisional CID officer, Kabalagala Police Division.
What else does it contain?
My lord, it also contained copies of court orders,
Let's deal with the court order. Is dated when?
dated 7th April 2026 from the Chief Magistrate's Court of Machindi.
We'll come to the order, but what next? What next?
We also have copies of the police form 17A.
So it has one court order?
Yes, my lord, one court order in respect of a number of items or exhibits.
Copies of 17A dated
Copies of 17A dated, one is dated 7th of April 2026.
and the other.
My lord, another is dated 12 April 2026.
Other than the 17As, anything else?
My lord, he also has a copy of a consent letter
Whose consent?
This is from Trip Car Rental, Kampala, Uganda. It is signed by Ashim Juma.
Any other nexture?
My lord, it also contains copies of the chain of custody logs for the submitted exhibits.
Let's first deal with the first. My lord, we pray to tender that this report, which exists on record as PID 3, as an exhibit.
To also extract and analyze information on exhibit that was marked AR.
Extract and analyze
Information on the exhibit marked AR.
and what was that?
In regards to WhatsApp communication.
Now you will follow me. What was exhibit AR?
My lord, this exhibit AR was A-R rather, was an iPhone 12 Pro Max.
Okay. You say you were required to extract and analyze information on that exhibit in regard to what?
Communication between the phone number, which is +157
Yes.
132
Yes.
824 09,
Okay.
and another phone number being +256
Yes.
769 58 26 20,
Yes.
and the honor or vis-a-vis the honor of the exhibit. That is the numbers that are being used on that exhibit between the dates of 12 March 2026 and 31st March 2026.
From which date?
Between 12 March 2026 and 31st March 2026.
Mr. Angulo, did you carry out the requested analysis in this case?
Yes, my lord.
I want you to go straight away and tell court, after your analysis of the listed exhibits, what did you find?
My lord, the findings of my examination are on page 15 of this report. And my findings are as follows.
Let's deal with the first. What did you analyze and make findings first?
My lord, that is being exhibit marked 1-4.
Which was?
My lord, this is a Samsung Galaxy A16 mobile phone. This was running an Android version 14.
Yes.
And it had a Google account. Identified as Christopher Onyom. Christopher Onyom 552 at gmail.com. My lord, in my examination, the last calls that were made through that exhibit was on the 30th of October 2025. And this call was
on
30th?
I see 30th, you're talking about 31st.
My lord, he said
30th.
30th, which month and which year?
30th October 2025.
Yes.
My lord, this was a call going to a contact number which is 571 326 5927.
Okay. Apart from that exhibit, what else did you analyze?
My Lord, I also examined exhibit marked 1-5.
1-5.
Yes, my Lord.
What was exhibit 1-5?
My Lord, this is a Motorola Moto G 5G-2024. Motorola Moto G 5G-2024. And it was running on Android versions 15. My Lord, this exhibit had a Google account configured to run it. And this Gmail account is christopheronyom@gmail.com. My Lord,
Mr. Angulo, before you proceed, what, from your point of expertise, if you find a phone configured with a specific Google accounts, what does that speak to?
my Lord, for Android-based phones, that is those that are configured to operate operating system, which is Android, they require a Google account for it to be able to operate or function maximally. This is what helps you to install other applications from Google Play stores.
Yes, other than finding that particular Gmail account on exhibit 1-5, did you make any other finding?
Yes, my Lord. This phone also had a WhatsApp application. And the WhatsApp application was registered to a subscriber number.
Which one?
The subscriber number was +157 132
Yes.
82 409. My Lord, this WhatsApp was registered or signed in on that exhibit on the 28th March 2026 at 4:59.
It was installed on 28th, is that what you say?
It is the number was registered on the on the WhatsApp number was configured and registered on the exhibit.
On when?
On 28th March 2026.
At what time?
At 4:59:01 p.m. That is 59 minutes past 4 p.m. UTC. That is the Ugandan time.
Okay. Any other observation?
My Lord,
Or finding?
that that WhatsApp account communicated to WhatsApp business account that was identified as Trip Car Rental.
So that WhatsApp account communicated to
another WhatsApp business account named Trip Car Rental Uganda.
Yes.
That WhatsApp business account was associated with subscriber number +256
Telephone +256
743
743
143
yes
706.
What else did you find?
My Lord, the whole extract of the communication recovered from that exhibit form part of this report from page 18 to page 29.
Page 18.
To page 29.
Okay. We are not going through this communication because PW8 already took court through the same. So we shall therefore move from page 18 to 29, and I will ask you to proceed from 29.
My Lord, specifically as part of the conversation between the WhatsApp account that was being used on exhibit 1-5 was a sharing of a Google location coordinates.
Who shared the Google location?
My Lord, this was shared by the user of that exhibit, that is +15713 282409. In other words, it is from the exhibit and it was going to the WhatsApp business account of Trip Car Rental. The geolocation coordinates that was shared was 0-388.
The what?
The geolocation coordinate.
The geolocation coordinate was that was shared was
0.388 350, 32.602 879.
And which place was this in physical terms?
My Lord, if you play that coordinates on Google Maps, it resolves or it points to a place that is approximately on Namogera Drive, which is just off Chanja Ring Road.
Namugera
Drive,
yes,
off Chanja Ring Road.
okay. What else did you find on examination of that particular exhibit?
My Lord, that very exhibit also was used to search for many locations, but among them
Go slow, please.
was used to search for many locations.
For many locations, including which ones?
Among them was Church Close, Gaba.
Okay.
My Lord, we also examined exhibit.
Before we leave the Google search, how did you arrive at this finding?
My Lord, this was based on the request.
Yes, based on the request. But how did you know that? How did you determine that that handset had been used to search for many locations, including Church Close, Gaba?
My Lord, this was in regards to searches that were done on Google Maps, one of the application on the exhibit itself. In other words, the exhibit used Google Maps while on Google Maps and searched for, or the user of the exhibit used Google Maps to search for Church Close, Gaba, using that very exhibit.
Mr. Angulo, are you in position to tell this court from a physical perspective where Church Close, Gaba is?
My Lord, while coming for this court this morning, identified that Church Close, Gaba is the road that I followed before I branched off to come in here, which is slightly about 300 meters from where we are right now.
Approximately, sorry?
100 meters from where we are right now.
Approximately?
300 meters from where we are, from this very place.
So I want you to proceed other than the examination and findings on that particular exhibit. Did you look at any other exhibit? Which one?
Yes, my Lord. Exhibit 1-30.
What was this exhibit?
My Lord, this was a flash disk.
Yes.
And there were a number of documents that were on this exhibit, document files in PDF.
Yes.
Majorly, this identified. One was a book,
One was
a PDF copy of a book with the title Sun Tzu on the Heart of War. Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. This was
which page are you?
I beg your pardon. My Lord, I was on page 31, but specifically
we are on the first flash, I think,
on
which
page
should
30.
be page 30.
Yes, my Lord. Exhibit 1-30.
Yes, 1-30.
My Lord, this contained a PDF copy of a certificate of achievement
certificate
of achievement from serve safe
from
serve safe. Serve is SERV. Safe is SAF. All written as one single word.
okay.
And the certificate number was 7307273. This certificate was awarded to Christopher Onyom, having completed a course on serve safe food handler.
Yes. Did you indicate the extracts of the certificate?
Yes, my lord. The preview of the certificate is on page 31
31.
of the report. Yes, my lord.
From, not sure if you have to use a computer or the original report, but were the dates of this award reflected on the certificate of achievement?
Yes, my lord.
Tell court when the certificate was awarded.
My lord, I request to preview this from the computer because
Okay.
it is tiny.
Okay. Yes, Ms. Angulo, let's proceed. Are you there? If it's delaying, I can retrieve the original copy.
My lord, this certificate was valid from 9th October 2024 to October 2027.
Okay. Go to the next exhibit that you examined.
My Lord, next exhibit that I examined was exhibit marked 1-31.
What was this exhibit?
My Lord, this was still a flash disk.
Did you make any finding from this second flash?
Yes, my Lord. My Lord, this particular flash disk contained document files, which among them was a textbook with the title Sun Tzu on the Heart of War, the oldest military treatise in the world.
Sorry?
The title of this book was Sun Tzu on the Heart of War, the oldest military treatise in the world.
Okay. Anything else?
They also contained other documents, but these were observed to be specifically a recommendation letter for certificate of residence,
Okay.
one particular one was from a person introducing themselves as being Olive Sevaiga Onyum, and this recommendation was addressed to Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Who was recommending?
Olive Sebaiga Onyum.
Olive?
Sebaiga Onyum.
Recommending who?
It was recommending Christopher Okello Ezimulumika,
To which entity?
the Ministry of Internal Affairs, DCIC,
DC?
IC,
On which date?
my Lord, I think this was in November 5th, 2025.
Okay. We shall go to your next exhibit that you examined.
My Lord, the next exhibit that I examined was marked X-8.
X-8. What was X-8?
My Lord, this was a mobile phone with a brand name Villaon, VILLAON, model V40. And my Lord, this exhibit was configured to be running an Android 14 operating system.
It was configured. Please repeat.
It was configured to be running an Android 14 operating system. It had a mobile and MTN Uganda SIM card.
What was the SIM card?
The SIM card was for a phone number 256 769 5826 20.
Yes. Other than the handset having that particular SIM card?
My Lord, during my examination, we noted that the exhibit had made a call that lasted 38 seconds
The exhibit lasting 38 seconds on which day?
on the 2nd April at 11
Which year?
this year, 2026,
At what time?
at 11:25 a.m.
Yes.
This call was going to an emergency number, that is 999.
My Lord, we pray the accused person wants to speak to us. Please.
You have anything to communicate, Mr. Kumbuga? Anything to communicate from him? Okay. Let's proceed.
So you are saying that this particular exhibit 8-X-8 made a telephone, made a call on that emergency line. Whose emergency line is that? Just for the record. 999.
My Lord, the emergency line, emergency number 999 or 999 is the Uganda Police emergency number.
Mr. Angulo, how did you establish this?
My Lord, I'm a senior officer within Uganda Police Force.
No. How did you establish that the handset had made this emergency line?
My Lord, this was on the call logs that were registered on that very exhibit. And this was the last call that was made using that very exhibit.
Are you familiar with the operations of police emergency lines?
Yes, my Lord.
How many emergency lines do we does the police have?
My lord, the police runs two emergency call numbers, one being this 999, and national emergency call number, which is 112.
The other is the national
Emergency call number 112.
who operates these emergency lines?
Mr. Morgan, I think that evidence came through yesterday.
Yes, my lord.
Is he bringing anything new?
My lord, I think it was clear yesterday. I'm most obliged. So you confirm that the handset made that emergency call. What else?
My lord, that exhibit
Now, before we go to the next exhibit, my lord,
Yes, Mr. Morgan.
Mr. Angulo, you are the expert in this field. We had a witness yesterday who informed this court that the accused called an emergency line 112 and he was dealing with a CDR, call data record. When you examined the handset, you say you found emergency line 999. Do you have an explanation for that?
My lord, my explanation is that the National Emergency Call Center operates a 24-hour emergency calls within the country, and whichever calls that are made either to 112 or 999 are aggregated and routed to the same emergency call center. However, the operations of telecalls captures this with one call number that is assigned to Uganda being 112. So whether you call 999 or you call 112,
Let's go through.
So the operations do what?
Capture this with one call number assigned to Uganda, beginning from there.
that is 112.
No, I want him to begin from the operations.
The operations, yes.
My lord, from experience and knowledge, the operation captures
The operations.
these calls, whether you made 999 or 112, it captures as it is a call made to 112, because 112 is the global emergency call number that is assigned to Uganda as a country. So when you call 112 or 999, this call is aggregated and routed to the National Emergency Call Center that is operated by Uganda Police. And if telecalls are capturing your call data, they'll capture as you have called the 112. That is the standard number that is assigned to Uganda as a country.
Okay. Let's move to the next exhibit. Did you examine another exhibit?
Yes, my lord.
What exhibit?
My lord, I examined another exhibit marked AR.
What was this?
My lord, this was an iPhone 12 Pro Max.
iPhone?
12 Pro Max.
Yes.
And my lord, this particular mobile phone was having a WhatsApp business application. Registered to mobile number +256
Yes.
743 143 706. And the WhatsApp business account name was Trip Car Rental Uganda.
Trip Car
Rental Uganda.
Yes.
My lord, the exhibit communicated to a WhatsApp account
Yes.
communicated with a WhatsApp account +157 13 28 24 09. And the communication spanned between Thursday, March 12, 2026.
Between?
Thursday, March 12.
I can't get that.
Between
That
which?
is on page
The
37.
communication is between what date? And
Between
which
the
date?
date of 12 March
Which year?
2026
To when?
to 2nd April 2026 at
Yes.
2:55 a.m.
Again, Mr. Angulo, the owner of the phone was in this court and he took court through that communication. Is there any other examination that you did as far as this first report is concerned?
Yes, my lord.
What else did you do?
My lord, while examining exhibit 1-5,
Exhibit 1-5,
5,
which is, just to be sure.
which is the Motorola
Yes. Yes, please.
My Lord, we observe that this particular exhibit was over time used to search for a number of keywords and these searches specifically rotated around or searched about kindergartens, preschools, play centers, and nursery schools. The details of those searches were extracted and attached on the report.
Which page?
My Lord, this is attached immediately after page 43.
Yes. Immediately after page 43.
The things that were searched about were these. The search about schools near me. These were searched on Google Maps.
Okay, let's repeat that, please.
Specifically, what was he searching about? The schools, the nursery, the play, etc.
My Lord, this exhibit was first used to search for schools near me. Those are the values.
Schools near me.
Also, these were searches using Google Maps anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. Then another search was about Chanja Junior School, still on Google Maps. So searched about Matuga Preschool. Another search was about Lam Kindergarten and Daycare Center.
You're going
Matuga.
to spell that?
Lam is LAM, Kindergarten and Daycare Center, Matuga. Another search was for Mom's Love Kindergarten, Semuto Road. Another was Edibet, ECD and Play Center, Chiti Road, Matuga.
Just spell it again.
Edibet is ED, IB, ET, ECD and Play Center, Chiti Road, Matuga. The search was about Golden Infant Kindergarten, Matuga. Golden Infant Kindergarten, Matuga. Another search was
Okay, there seem to be so many. Are we going to go through all of them, or you want to pick a few?
All of these searches are indicated in the report.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay.
I think there is some that may be of interest to you.
Yes, my lord.
Number 19.
Let's go to 19.
My lord, the search recorded was still search about church close Gaba.
Okay. And search 23.
The search 23 was about trip current to Uganda, hours of operation.
My lord, allow me to cover from search 25.
Okay, we shall cover that.
Okay.
But I want us to break off at exactly 2 to have a lunch break. We shall, wherever we shall have reached, we shall stop there and we can resume after the lunch break.
Most of that. I want to sample out search 25.
Please proceed.
My lord, search 25 was on how many kilometers does 14 liters get on 2000 RAV4?
And then from 27 to 28.
My lord, 27 about trip current or Entebbe. Search 28 about trip current or Uganda hours.
About from search 30.
Search 30 was about current or Kabalagala.
Let's go to 37. What did he search on 37?
Search 37 is Bunga police station.
Please go to 38. What did the exhibit search?
Was used to search for how long to get firearm license, Uganda.
$39.
39, such term was gun license requirements.
What did he search under 40?
Under 40, the exhibit was used to search for ISIS beheading, like beheading, ISIS beheading.
Okay, the rest we court can read. I believe this is all that you covered in this exam.
Yes, my lord.
Probably one more thing before we get done with the report. Mr. Angulo, back to the flash disk where there was that war book. Exhibit what?
1-30.
That is 1
1-31.
1-31.
Page 31.
Did you establish when that war book was uploaded on that device?
Not specifically, my lord.
Is it possible? Can it be found? Can you be in position to establish it by looking at it?
Yes, my lord.
Can you put the flash stick in the computer and find that out for court when that war book was saved?
Mu kwekebejja ekizibiti ekirambiddwa emu kasale 5 essimu ey'ekika kya Motorola nakizuula nti essimu eno yali yakozeseddwa okunoonyereza ng'era okunoonyereza kuno ebigambo ebikwata omubabiro byali masomero omubeera abaana abatanatuuka kusoma oba mwe bakuumira abaana abato, ebifo mwe bazannyira oba amasomero aga nasale, ng'era mu kunoonyereza ekisooka yateekamu okunoonya amasomero aganinaanye, ekyokubiri yateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Kyanja Junior School, kirala yateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Matugga Preschool, ddala yateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Lam Kindergarten ne Daycare Center e Matugga, ddala yateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Mom's Love Kindergarten ku luguudo lw'e Ssemuto, ddala yateekamu ng'anoonyereza Edibet ECD, ekifo ewazannyirwa ekyokuzannyiramu ekiri ku Kiti Road ekisangibwa e Matugga, ddala yateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Golden Infant Kindergarten nga nayo lisangibwa Matugga, ddala yateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Church Close e Gaba, ddala n'ateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku Trip Current Uganda n'essaawa ze bakoleramu, era kirala n'ateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku kilomita mmeka amafuta lita 14 RAV4 zesobola okukozesa, kirala n'ateekamu era ng'anoonyereza ku Trip Current esangibwa Entebbe, kirala n'ateekamu ng'era anoonyereza ku Current e Kabalagala, n'ateekamu ng'era anoonyereza ku Bunga Police Station, n'ateekamu era ng'anoonyereza ku kitwala budde ki okufuna ekyokulwanisa oba okufuna layisinsi ekukkiriza okuba n'ekyokulwanisa mu Uganda, ekirala n'ateekamu ng'anoonyereza ku byetaagisa okufuna layisinsi ey'emmundu.
Let's proceed.
If you get it, please tell us.
My lord, this is the package of the flash disk marked 1-31. And my lord, this is the exhibit.
Okay, put the flash, please, and tell court if you can find the information.
My lord, this is the exhibit, and I'll not plug it direct because I already have a forensic copy, an exact copy of this in terms of a forensic image. So I'm just going to check from it because this is not a very controlled environment for me to plug in this very directly.
Okay, please.
This particular book, Sun Tzu on the Heart of War, the metadata information shows that it was published or authored by
No.
Hallandale Online Publishing.
Just a minute. Just go to when it was saved. There, I want specific information. When was it saved on the flash?
My lord, this was saved on this particular flash on the 6th November 2026.
2020?
I mean, rather 2025.
6th November 2025.
5 at 1:32 a.m.
Okay. So I want you quickly to identify the exhibits that you dealt with.
No, I said at 2 we are going to have a lunch break for 40
My lord,
minutes.
that's fine.
And we shall return at 2 minutes to 3.
Abula Okello.
Okello ye bakoze batya. Okello bamukoze batya.
Okello omukiriza.
Bamukoze
bamuddusiza sipiidi.
Sisa wakati mu byuma baba wayayake
Solo. Okello has done it again. Okello azzeemu okubikola. Okello has done it again. The tents are down, everything is down. They are rushing the judge from here. The soldiers are down. I've been trying to call them. Everything is down. Okello. Video ki gy'okutte? Twali video gy'okutte. Baabe mali eweddewo. N'olaba kiri tekigudde. Kenny, Okello azzeemu bikola. Kooti yonna eri ku ttaka. Abasirikale
mbadde etudde neŋŋamba
gwe nzirusa erinze nga nabe yaffe egenda. Bannange Okello. Amasimu gaweddewo. Seso. Yasini bangambye bakulaba.